Hi everybody, I'm Missi Matthews. It's time now for Scouting presented by SiriusXM, and Bruce Gradkowski, former Steelers quarterback, kind enough to join us. Bruce, coming off of a big Monday night win, the Steelers made it a little more exciting than we probably would have liked, but now you get another home game. The 0-8 Lions are coming. What is the key for the Steelers to carry that momentum into this game?
Well, you said it, Missy. Last week where it was an exciting game, and I just love watching the Mike Tomlin, Ben Roethlisberger football teams. I mean, they just find a way. It's not always pretty, but at the end of the day, you kind of know if you're on that sideline, we'll find a way to win this one. And they did, and it wasn't pretty, and it looked good at times. But look, that's the NFL. We saw last week and all the upsets. So now going into this week, playing a Lions team that's beat up, that's dying for a win. These teams make you nervous. And I think the Steelers have to come out and start the gates fast. And when they do get a lead like they did against the Bears, find a way to put the team away. And I think that's what they have to do this week because, look, Detroit's, they're starving for a win. I think they play tough and hard and physical. They play and they're in a lot of games. But how can you just find a way to jump on them quick and put them out early?
In terms of the Steelers offense, Coach Tomlin said after the game he felt they took a little step back in terms of the O-line, winning the line of scrimmage. How do you fix that on a short week?
Well, you get back to basics and learn from that film. A lot of mistakes kind of happen. Maybe it was a miscommunication, a guy not being at the right spot where he's supposed to go. Maybe they're not going to the right defender they're supposed to block. So a lot of those things can be cleaned up just by watching the film and just getting into those details. And a lot of times, Missy, when you come away from a game like that, the following game, you're gonna be a lot more detailed and disciplined, and you're gonna learn from it. So I think, I'm encouraged of what Coach Tomlin said because I do think you can learn a lot from that film, and these guys can take that step forward.
Now for the Lions, obviously a blockbuster trade. Their quarterback is now Goff. What are you seeing from him being with a new team, with a new system?
Well, Goff misses McVay. That offense with the Rams just really helped Goff get into a rhythm, all the bootlegs and play action pass. And they try to do that in Detroit as well. The thing with Goff is he throws one of the best balls I've seen, but can he do it consistent enough? I think if you're the Steelers, you want to get pressure around him. You want to be around him, make him get rid of the ball early and often, and just make it feel like there's pressure around him. If you could do that, I think he'll get a little jittery in the pocket and and he'll be inaccurate at times. So look, I think Goff is still a good quarterback, but just like all of us, you need to find that rhythm, get into a rhythm and a pace. And like I said before, the Lions are starving for a win right now.
As you said, in terms of, just keeping consistent for the Steelers, improving, going back to basics. On the Lions team, we saw them almost beat the Ravens. Obviously that would have been big for the AFC North division. So what do the Steelers need to do, and who's somebody on the Lions that you would be watching out for?
Well, and that's the thing, Missy, and it's the NFL. So you can't take any game lightly because of what we saw last weekend, how we saw the Lions play the Ravens early on in the season. So the Steelers are going to have their handful. Don't get it twisted. I wouldn't be encouraged that this is a no-win Lions football team. We should smash them. Look, it's the NFL. These guys are starting for a win. They'll come to play. And I think it starts with the quarterback. I think if the Steelers could get after Goff, play good, solid defense like we have seen, but also not let him get back into a game like we saw Justin Fields last week, I think the Steelers will be just fine.
All right, Bruce, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it, as always.
Thanks, Missy. Have a good weekend.
What's up, Steelers Nation? It's TJ Watt. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers official YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on everything going on in the Steel City. Thank you for being the best fans in football. Here we go.